Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Tommy Pham. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. Kicks and deals. Called strike right there.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Throws to first in time, and the first out of the game is an easy one. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. Right side, hard hit to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Two down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Now a check swing grounder. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Pitching in our game today, Paul Skeens.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next offering is down low. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. That did some damage. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty, one away. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Just missed. That's inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And a count 2-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity. But in this case, it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in, Matt Mervis. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now, Griffin Conine swings through that one. 0-1. And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Struck him out looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, and now here's the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Alcantara back to work. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
The pitch to McCutchen.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Gets to it onto first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Joey Bart in now, takes ball one off the plate. Alcantara, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's way outside. 2-1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And that one pulled foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one just misses, and now it's 3-2. And ball four, two aboard. First and second, no outs. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And ball one. McCutchen at second. Bart on at first with nobody out. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This to center field. The throw in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now batting Brian Hayes.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two on, 1 out. Late swing, fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Bases loaded, top of the second. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's down and away. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Ground ball right side. Right. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on just 1 base hit, an error, but 2 are left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates 2. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Lifted in the air, right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball is outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
2 strike.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Come on, Xavier.
Edwards stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Fortes off of first with 2 away. Just off the inside edge. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Inside, just missed. That one at triple digits.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
He goes down looking. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates 2. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's the strike. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2.
Oh. 1-2.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a strike.
Oh. 3-1.
Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at first with no outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground right side. Off balance throw in time. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Here's McCutchen. Reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to 3rd.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
One away with a runner at 3rd. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner on at 3rd. 1 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from 3rd. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-all. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Joey Bart now. Walked his first time. Ground ball up the middle. And that squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. Doubled his first time up. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
McCutchen, the lead runner at 2nd. Bart over at 1st with 1 away. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. 5-3 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. He reached out a walk his first time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Gonzalez. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Declan Cronin, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. The other way. Whips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 6 and the Marlins 3. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one lifted to left. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Matt Mervis getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's in there, and that is strike 1. They say you win.
0-2.
And that just misses.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
pitch is outside.
2-2.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. Out to short. And it gets by him. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Declan Cronin.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you can get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So a man at first. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Pirates really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Clips the corner, and 1-1.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Pham into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And now O'Neal Cruz. He's grounded out a couple of times. Slapped foul.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed. Just missed. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. Home run. A 2-run homer. It's 8-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This is Joey Bart.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Billy Cook digs in now. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And the inning is over. Cannonball coming. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
One strike.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
2-2.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck
One strike.
catching up to that one.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit high.
That's a
And the
ball.
count is 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Miami down in order. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Back here in Miami, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Gonzalez. Cronin back to work. And a swing and a miss. Cronin, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. And strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. That's out to center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and here is Tommy Pham, 1 for 3.
Let's go, Marlins.
Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it's fouled away. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Marlins 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's even up.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So, man aboard, Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Joey Wentz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Just missed. Man at first, one away. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 8 and the Marlins 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Foul ball there. Inside, ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Enriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one outside. And a full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
McCutchen stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. And that one is inside. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field, raging back towards the wall, and it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They're waving McCutchen home, safe, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's a speed threat, Billy Cook. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This to third. Fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Marlins 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right, leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Majinski also throwing.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now, Matt Mervis.
0 for 2 in this one.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Pirates up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Pitch
That's the
misses,
ball.
and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Marlins 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Just
That's off
missed.
the plate.
And that's
Open.
downstairs and outside.
2-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he pumps in a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Stowers pulls that one down. Runner tags at 2nd, and the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd. And now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Gonzalez takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. And that's fouled off. That one hit to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Tommy Pham. Right through there for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. It's 11-3. So 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 11 and the Marlins 3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box
No ball.
food
One strike.
because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's there with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball center field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And that misses. 1-1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Foul ball. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for Miami, still 11-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Enriquez back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Enriquez, a righty that throws with power. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Ground ball right side. Mervis
You're out.
steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Kutch to the dish. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Smoked on the ground a second. And McCutchen is out. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. First offering in the dirt. And another ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pham going back, can't get there. This one lands foul. Pitch misses, and now 3-1.
3-1.
Pulls that one foul. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. And he takes a strike. The Pirates up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And misses inside. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonah Bride. Hit in the air out to center field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook. That's too low. And that's ball one. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. There's the swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Base hit and a run in to score. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ronnie Enriquez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Seth Martinez. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth.
Whoa. 2-1.
Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses off the plate. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next to hit, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 down. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 14-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. There's the strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And the batter now, Matt Mervis. And first offering is fouled off. And delivers outside. To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gets the outside corner with that one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That's inside, and it's 1-1. And that clips the inside corner. Swings and misses. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
De Los Santos, the next to hit, takes outside.
Okay. No.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. That's through there for a strike. Draws the walk there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Just missed. Two outs. That one pushed foul. Wentz is just 1 strike away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-3 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.